Hola amigos de Wine News TV, les invito a conectar conmigo y con mis invitados en Wine News TV On The Go, un podcast que a su vez es un espacio donde aprenderás sobre el mágico mundo del vino a través de invitados de todas partes del mundo que nos contarán sobre sus proyectos para obsequiarnos de forma embotellada música, fuego y leones, como decía el gran maestro argentino Jorge Luis Borges en su poema Soneto al Vino. All right, so we have interview number 2 with Alessandro Rotolo from Schiopetto. We are covering the Plaza Cellars Fine Wine Celebration event. A lot of you guys know out there that I'm very, very, very biased towards Italy, a country that I love, a culture that I adore, a, a country that I've been fortunate enough to visit several times and go to different wine regions. This is my first time trying these wines. A lot of the staff from Plaza Cellars told me, you got to try the Schiopetto wines. They're fantastic. Could you please tell me a little bit about the winery, about the project, where it is located, and what type of wines you guys make?
So, Schiopetto is located in Friuli Venezia Giulia. Friuli Venezia Giulia is located in the northeast of the boot, so we are on the boundary with Austria and Slovenia. So Friuli Venezia Giulia is the northest country of Italy because we think at the boot as straight as is shown usually in the map, but actually world is inclined. So Friuli Venezia Giulia is the northest country. We are on the 46th parallel. It's a sort of magic parallel, if you want, for the production of wine. Udine, our main city in the area, is on the same parallel of Bordeaux. It's a unique region because it's stuck between the Alps in the north and the Adriatic Sea in the south, 1 hour driving. So it's very, very small. And for this reason, you have along the chain of hills from north to south, completely different expression of wines. Is a magic region for the production, especially of white wines. Is with Alto Adige, the region where white wines express themselves at the best in Italy. It's pretty cold, and this is fundamental for the production of whites, obviously. Schiopetto. Schiopetto is an historical winery. It was founded by Mario Schiopetto in 1965. And even if we Italian love to say we make wine since Roman Empire, the truth is that modern wine as we enjoy today is 50 years old of history. And one of the pioneers was Mario Schiopetto. For sure, he was the pioneer of Friuli Venezia Giulia. He was the guy who put the first wine in bottle in 1965, and this wine was a Friulano. Friulano, it's an indigenous grape, a wonderful indigenous grape, very similar to Sauvignon Blanc, a little bit less aromatic, but incredible in the aging potential, in the balance, in the texture. So Schiopetto is a winery of 50 hectares, but it's a boutique winery, so the production is very small, 350,000 bottles a year. And the aim is to reach excellence. The aim is to make white wines with the incredible potential to develop in the bottle for a very long time. It's usual to find in the wine lists around the world Schiopetto wines going back 20, 25, 30 years old. And this is the strength and the importance of Schiopetto. So we make 2 lines of product. One is called Fireman line, and it's very typical for the small logo there is on the label. And this line comes from the youngest vineyards. And the youngest vineyards for us is between 25 and 35 years old. So mature vines already. And then the yellow label, the historical, the heart of Schiopetto, where the highest quality is located, is the Collio line. So Collio in Italian means hill. And is this small piece of land 10 miles far away from the Adriatic Sea. So we are in the northern region of Italy, but with the influence of the sea. Collio is this small DOC area where the soil is rich of ponca. Ponca is this soil is a fossil mineral, oceanic soil, rich of minerals, and indeed the characteristic of Schiopetto, but from all the wines of Collio, is a sort of saltiness that marks the back of your palate when you taste it.
Beautiful. Let's taste, Alessandro. We have the Blanc de Roses, right?
Yeah.
So cheers and
Cheers.
welcome to Puerto Rico.
Thank
Let's.
you.
What do we have here?
So Blanc de Roses is
Jesus.
our fresh interpretation of the most incredible indigenous grape. So you have a base of Friulano, and then you have a touch 20-20-10 of Pinot Grigio, Pinot Bianco, and Sauvignon Blanc. So the soul of Friuli, indigenous grape, and the free international white grapes for excellence that we grow in Friuli. Grigio.
This smells so clean, so fresh.
Yeah, you have the Friulano. It's, as I said, is a cousin of Sauvignon Blanc, so slightly aromatic in the
Yeah.
nose, and then you have a touch of Sauvignon, but also the creaminess of Pinot Bianco, the elegance of Pinot
right.
Bianco.
And you have a note of certain fruits that remind me of passion fruit.
Yeah,
But it's not the New Zealand passion fruit that it's an explosion of tropicality. Here you have this sort of minerality to it, this salt,
yeah,
this gorgeous sort of restrained, and there's some flint. There's this note that reminds me of matchstick a little bit.
yeah, 100%.
Glory.
That's the Friulano.
Glorious.
Friulano is a little bit more green noble, so you have more tomato leaf and the flint. This is exactly what Friulano marks.
I'm not spitting this out.
So
Jesus Christ, what a beautiful wine.
thank you, sir.
This is my first time trying this. Fantastic. To me, Italy is gastronomy. To me, Italy again is a country I love. My wife speaks Italian just because we love Italy so much that she taught herself how to speak Italian. So when we visit, we don't feel so lost. What a glorious wine. Really excited about trying this. And how long have you been in the Puerto Rico market, Alessandro?
It's 3 years.
3
with
years.
Plaza Cellars, yeah.
3 years with Plaza Cellars. Amazing wine. Lovely, really nice. The salinity on the palate, and then you have that gorgeous cleansing feeling that is so much needed when you're gonna pair this with food, and it's just bright and mineral. Lovely wine. Let's go to the Pinot Grigio. Tell me about this one.
So here we go in the heart of Schiopetto. This wine comes from 9 vineyards, different vineyards. And the incredible thing of the yellow label of Schiopetto, that yellow label for us means always the vineyards older than 35 years old.
Okay.
Here, the average of the vines is 44. And this is the unique thing, because procedures between the two lines of production are the same. What it changes is the age of the vines. The change means also structure, concentration, but aging potential. So you will find a Pinot Grigio full of finesse, elegance, so well balanced, and also very persistent. Another difference is we make the wine, we put in the bottle, we keep the wine in the cellar for 1 year, and so we release it the year after. It's uncommon for the whites, but for the texture of those wines is needed.
This is a serious Pinot Grigio, and I say this because there's a style that's very commercial, very popular in the U.S., where you have Pinot Grigios to drink by the side of the pool. This is a wine that will age, will only get better as time goes by. Beautiful acidity, and then on the nose, incredible freshness, minerality, lots of minerality here. You got that lovely white fruit that it takes me a bit of to green apples, but also there is this sort of, I don't know if it's beeswax or it's something that smells of nature, smells of certain clean herbs. There's my God. There's this gorgeous sensation of salinity, which is the proximity to the
Adriatic,
the
yeah.
Adriatic, right? And then on the palate, it's round, it's plush, but it's not fat. It's it's got generous fruit, but at the same time is well tailored, like an Italian suit, right? Uh, very well integrated. The acidity with the alcohol. Gorgeous wine, Alessandro.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Very appreciate it.
What do you pair this with for people out there listening, um, telling themselves, "I gotta get a bottle of the Schiopetto Pinot Grigio"? What would you pair this with?
So, in my opinion, Pinot Grigio, Schiopetto Pinot Grigio, for the acidity it has, it goes very well with fusion food. So, if you have something like raw salmon, for example, a sashimi, because the acidity and the saltiness very well balance the fish when it's fat, or also with vegetables tempura would work great. But I always say it's a versatile wine, has the potential to be paired with stronger food, but also is a salad choice if you want, because it's easy drinking fresh with texture, but also doesn't cover the food.
Amazing wines, Alessandro. Thank you so much. I will get your contact info next time I'm in Italy. I have to go to Piemonte. I have some friends over there, and then I can make a little crossover to the eastern side. Delicious wines. Thank you so
Thank you,
much. Let
sir.
me toast with you. I
Cheers.
mean the cheers. The Collio Pinot Grigio is a spectacular, serious white wine that any magazine, any reviewer would rate this over 94, 95 points. It's texture, a Friuli Pinot Grigio of the highest quality. To me, the unicorn, the Blanc de Rosés, is something that I haven't had before. I'm gonna make a lot of noise with that one because, correct me if I'm wrong, this is in price has a lower price than the
Yes,
Colli.
100%.
Okay, so the Blanc de Rosés is a gorgeous wine that I'm going to really make noise with. Mi gente, I'm gonna switch over to Spanish now. Acabo de hablar con el señor Alessandro de Bodegas Schiopetto, que llegan a Puerto Rico con Plaza Cellars. Hemos probado dos vinos, el Blanc de Rosés, que es un espectáculo de vino para aquellos de ustedes amantes del Sauvignon Blanc, del Sauvignon, obviamente de los vinos italianos que tienen esa acidez, esa elegancia, esa mineralidad. No dejen de probar este vino. Y bueno, el Collio Pinot Grigio, una belleza. Consigan esto con la Boutique Dubán, Plaza Cellar, vinos inolvidables. Será hasta la próxima. Gracias por escucharnos. Recuerden dejarnos una reseña y seguirnos en el podcast, escucharnos en Amazon Podcast, Amazon Music, YouTube Music y por supuesto Spotify. Será hasta la próxima. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Continued
you.
success and hopefully I'll see you in Italy soon.
Of course.
Será hasta la próxima. Bye bye. Este fue el episodio de hoy. Recuerda dejarnos una reseña para que nos ayudes a crecer, suscribirte y recomendarnos con tus amigos amantes del vino. No importa cuán avanzado estés en el recorrido de enamorarte de aquello que decían sobre el vino. Son uvas transformadas en poesía. Aquí hay espacio para todos. Salud y como siempre, dale share.